What's up, YouTube? This is the last of the physical range DPS, and like I mentioned, I was going to leave it for BARD, going to be the last one, because BARD is the first job I ever made or started playing in Final Fantasy way back in the day. I was like, BARD. I actually thought BARD was going to be like in different other games where BARD would actually use songs to actually do the damage rather than using bow skills. So it was a little bit different, but it's alright. So yeah, again, I just wanted to talk about. I just want to go over and talk about how Dancer is. Not Dancer. BARD. Why am I saying Dancer? So there are a few things that have changed. Now your songs, your Wanderer's Minuet is your Wanderer's Minuet, your Mage's Ballad, all those kind of all those things, they are not targeted damage buff. I mean targeted damage, so they don't do damage anymore. They're actually just buffs. So you don't have to have a target. You can just press your buff, and it will and it will work. So that's one of the biggest changes that has been made. And they also got a few new skills, which I'll just quickly demonstrate there for you. So actually, I won't be able to demonstrate because we don't have the buffs ready. So one thing is that when you use your barrage, I'm gonna bring this up. So when you use your barrage, you get it changes to this thing called Resonant Arrow. So Resonant Arrow, it just does 600 potency damage to everybody around. And the other one is when you press your Radiant Finale, you get a new super massive finisher, which does 900 damage, because you're going to have all three songs buffed. So the more songs that you have played, and when you use Radiant Encore, it's just going to do more damage. Same with Dancer and with Machinist. When you press your cooldown, so when you press Barrage or you press your Radiant Finale, they just change the button. The buttons just change into the next damaging buff. So if that's all. It's the same with even all the other classes. All your damaging cooldowns just change into a damaging spell or a damaging action, if you like to say it in if you like to if you like to say it in Final Fantasy terms. So here I'm going to press Radiant Finale. It has changed to Radiant Encore, and when you press it, he does a dance and he does a massive damage. Here I'm going to press Barrage, and Barrage changes into Resonant Arrow. It also gives you a straight shot ready, so you can also press straight shot if you wish and hold that for a bit later. And then, as you can see, there are a whole lot of different things that just popped up on the screen. So, is BARD fun? Yes, it is. I also forgot. Sorry, before we go, blood. So I think blood. It's called Bloodletter. Bloodletter at 92 or something. It just upgrades to this thing called Heartbreak Shot. Oops, I just used my ability when I shouldn't have. So it changes to Heartbreak Shot. Heartbreak Shot looks pretty cool. I'm just going to move back here. It just looks amazing. Everything that Square Enix has done to this game in terms of animations has just been amazing. So, has the game changed? Oops. Has BARD changed? Is BARD fun? Yes, it is super fun. Sorry, I was going to mention this before, but BARD is super fun. It has the problems like every other job. Like every job these days is in your 2-minute window. It's super busy. It's super fast. You have a lot to press. As you can see, we're in the 3rd Army's Payon at the moment. And there's nothing really much that we're doing. We're just spamming burst shot. Hopefully we're getting burst shot procs. And here we're coming into the 2-minute cooldown. So we're going to press the Wanderer's Minuet with Battle Dance, Radiant Encore. And then we're going to be... Oh, everything just died. So there, we would have pressed Radiant Finale with Radiant Encore is going to do that damage, and then we were about to press Blast Arrow twice, and in between Blast Arrow, you're pressing your Heartbreak Shot and your Imperial Arrow and your Sidewinder, and if you're getting procs of your Pitch Perfect, you're hitting a triple Pitch Perfect, and if you don't have that Pitch Perfect, you're pressing Barrage, and then if you're Barrage, then you're pressing your Refulgent Arrow into your Resonant Arrow. Like, come on. I think BARD, in terms of other physical damage, is the most busiest out of all of them. Just because there is so many things that could pop up in your 2-minute window that you could just literally press if you wish. But is that a good thing? It is also a bad thing, because if you have too many things that you need to press, and you have too many really high priority things that you need to press in your burst window, it's like, man, I need to press this, but this pops up, and then we got to do this, and then we got to do that. So I think for potentially like new players that are playing BARD and get up to BARD and it's their first job, I think generally, I think it could just be too busy for them. I think it could actually just be like such a busy class at 2 minutes. So if you are a new BARD player or a new Archer player coming into Final Fantasy, I'd say it's such a really fun job to play. It's really busy in the 2-minute window, and hopefully we get this 2-minute window. So the 2-minute window is coming up now. How we tell is because we got Raging Strikes coming. So I'm just going to press all the... I'm just going to put a dot up on everything. And then, so I'm going to press that, and then press the Radiant Encore. We were supposed to press Battle Voice first, so we proc the big damage. We don't have Barrage, but then we would be pressing Barrage here at the same time. Making sure that both dots are up on everything. It's a bit off just because we don't have Barrage, but then you would have pressed Barrage, and then you would have pressed a lot of different things. It's just a little bit off at the moment, just because I guess the boss died, and I was just showing the spells and whatnot. So if you enjoyed BARD in Endwalker, the previous Endwalker, the previous expansion Endwalker, it has changed a little bit because the songs have changed. Now you go into Wanderer's Minuet, into Mage's Ballad, into Army's Payon is the last one. I always forget to press that song when I'm supposed to, but it hasn't changed too much. The priorities of songs has changed, but other than that, BARD is still just fun. It has 2 songs that are super busy in Wanderer's Minuet and Mage's Ballad, because Mage's Ballad you can get like procs for free Heartbreak shots, and if you get like a lot of procs and you have a lot of OG CDs, and it's just it's super fun. It's sort of one of the reasons why I'm sort of sad in Final Fantasy at the moment, is because I sort of, when Pictomancer was released, I was like, oh man, I really want to play Picto, because the class just looks great. The class just looks great, right? And it's something new. I've never really played a caster, and then when I got BARD up to level 100, it was my actual second class that I got to level 100. I was like, man, did I make a mistake? Like, did I actually make the mistake of switching to another role when I don't have like the experience on it, just because it's something new. But I know I dropped my dots there just because I always do this stuff when I'm like talking. But BARD has a special place in my heart. It is super fun. It is super busy. It is not as bad as Machinist in terms of downtime, because with BARD, oops, like I mentioned, like I mentioned, you have 2 songs that go for 45 seconds each, or 90 seconds each, sorry. Well, so 45 seconds each, which is 90 seconds. And like for those 90 seconds, it's super fun. And then when you get into Army's Payon, which is the 3rd buff, it just gives you like faster cooldown on your spells, which is the boring part, but that doesn't really last for that long. It lasts really only for like those 30 seconds, and then it goes back into the super fast kind of gameplay. So BARD, still my favorite DPS out of all the physical range. It got some changes, it got some new spells. One of them's OGCD, one of them is not, and it just looks amazing. It just looks amazing, and I can't wait to hopefully one day go back and main the physical range, because it's just that good. So again, 2 minutes, super busy. 45 seconds. Sorry, I'll speak like this. 45 seconds, super busy. 1 minute 30, still not as busy. And then you have 30 seconds of sort of downtime where you're just like smashing per shot. I don't really have any complaints about BARD. I usually never do. And again, huge example if that is good. So what I'm going to do is, just before we finish, I'm going to press my cooldown. I'm going to press the Radiant Encore for you. Radiant Encore for you from like far away. Even though I don't really want to use it, but who cares? It's just a dungeon. So we're going to press your Radiant Finale button in 3, 2, 1, and then change the Radiant Encore, and have a look at this. Amazing, just amazing. So let me know what you guys think, or what you guys and girls think, and yeah, Judge, drop a comment down below, and we'll see you on the next one. We'll start talking about the magic range instead.